Hello world, hopefully you guys are having a great evening. Wanted to share 5 quick tips to all of my homeowners that are thinking about selling your property and you want to get top price, top dollar, and low stress. My name is Dia, aka the OC Realtor Guy. If you like this content, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and of course my YouTube channel. Subscribe, share this with other friends and family that you think may find this valuable. So with that in mind, let's get started. Step number 1, find a great real estate agent. Goes without saying, because this is a complicated process, paperwork, negotiations, dealing with lenders, escrow, inspections, all of the lot. You want to have someone who knows what they're doing. And agents come in all shapes and sizes. So that could be someone who's a close family friend or referral, someone you don't know, someone you find off Zillow or Redfin or off of social media, whatever works for you. But just find someone that you feel that you can trust to walk you through the process. Then number 2, prep the house. So what does that mean? Well, there's several facets to it. First is knowledge is power. I would actually suggest spending a little bit of money to have a property inspector out there before you list it so that you know what's going on with your house. Most people that are putting their houses on the market have a property that's 30 to 50 years old. There's things that just occur over time from wear and tear. You don't want to be surprised by what you run across when you are in the escrow process and the buyer comes back to the negotiating table saying your water heater, your HVAC, your roof or foundation or whatever the case is in bad shape, right? That gives them leverage to negotiate prices down. So you want to know those things ahead of time, and if it's something you can begin working towards before you get into the escrow process, more power to you. Number 3, in addition to prepping, you also want to be looking at the comps. You want to take a look at anything that's similar to yours, half a mile to quarter of a mile, probably at the most somewhere within that range. Similar square foot, lot size, stories, amenities like pools, remodeled kitchen, the whole lot. Whatever is pretty comparable to yours that's within that square footage, within that range, that proximity, you want to focus on that. And this is where your real estate agent is worth their weight in gold, because they'll be doing their due diligence to make sure they're pricing you accordingly to that. And figuring out the strategy for how they're going to market the house, professional photos, virtual walkthroughs, all of the things we have to do now to really get more eyes on the property in light of COVID. Now, with that in mind, moving to number 4, let's talk about the price. Because it's such a competitive market, it's easy for someone to try and get greedy and want to price it super, super high. That has never been my personal strategy. I typically say pricing it a little bit lower than things that are similar to yours. The reason for that is it's going to get more people through the door that fall in love with your house and want to make competitive offers. Once you have several people that are interested in it, then the bidding war begins, and that's how the price gets high, and ultimately you get what you want, which is top dollar. Okay? And then number 5, vet the buyers. Figure out if they're really qualified. Because it's such a competitive market, you don't want to waste time. You want to have the best people that are making offers on the house. So looking at the pre-approval letters, proof of funds, and then I would also even suggest cross-qualifying them, which means talk to your real estate agent, have them go through their preferred lender as well, so that in addition to the pre-approval they've gotten from their personal lender, meaning the buyer, they're also talking to your side's lender, just to make sure this is a person who really can afford to buy the house. Because the last thing you want to do when you're in escrow is fall out because they weren't really qualified for some weird reason. I've seen plenty of it, so don't be shocked by that. Hopefully these 5 tips are enough to get you started. If you have any questions, please DM me, email, carrier pigeon, whatever you need, but reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you in any way I can. Hope you guys have a blessed evening. I'll talk to you again soon.